Good evening, everyone. On our station, you've been watching the Olympics for the past week. The Olympics sure have some unique sports with ping pong, judo, and even team handball. But here in Marquette, we have our own sport that we treat like an Olympic game, and that's GUTS Frisbee. The second day of the 2012 U.S. National GUTS Frisbee tournament brought in bracket play. Some good matches took fold. In the quarterfinal match, it was Blame the Dog against Beer City. And Blame the Dog played such a good match that they almost ran me over trying to catch this Frisbee, but nice catch nonetheless. They went on to play North Country Disposal in the semifinal. North Country Disposal had the much-needed experience to defeat Blame the Dog and advance to the title game against the defending champs, the Appleton Assassins. In the first game of the finals, the Assassins had some throws that would blow your mind. The two-headed monster of Alex and Josh, too, were no match for the North Country Disposals. The second game was a different story. The Assassins took a big lead early, but the match was a whole different story after an amazing catch by Doug Oman here in the infield dirt that proved to be a big momentum changer as it was tied at 20. It then went into overtime. And in the overtime period, it was tied at 25 at one point, but the big arm of Alex Tews was just too much to handle for North Country Disposal, and the Appleton Assassins repeat as U.S. national champions in 2012.
It's incredible. I don't know how to explain it. Just lots of practice. The team, just the connection that we had together makes it great. Thank God. Thank God it's over. It was a tough road.
This team had won 40 straight matches entering into today's competition and sure looked to be the next dynasty team in the sport. Nice way to end a great weekend at legendary Hurley Field. And from one baseball field that had Frisbee to the Junior Baseball Central Regional at Fort Wayne, Indiana. Delta County taking on DeSoto, Missouri. And in the first inning, Brandon Punzel gets a hold of this one for a 3-run shot. Hunter Lamarche and Sean Bissell score. It's 3-0 Delta County. Punzel hit a grand slam home run in his second at-bat to make it 7-0. And here in his third at-bat, yes, another home run. This one a solo shot, and Delta County leads 8-0 in this ball game. But in the bottom of the fifth inning, Missouri intentionally walks Punzel, but the next man up, Hunter Garling, hits this 3-run bomb to left field that ended the game on a mercy rule. Delta County beats DeSoto, Missouri 14-3. The boys will play 2 more games tomorrow in pool play with the first game at 10 a.m. In the other game we wanted to get to, the junior softball, Escanaba versus London, Kentucky in Ohio, got delayed, so they will play tomorrow, and we'll have a bunch of highlights on the early news tomorrow afternoon. The Olympic medal count, and China leads with 30 gold and USA with 28. They are still behind in the medals count. And remember, go to uppermichigansource.com, click on sports to get everything on the medal count. Well, Belarus has 7 medals along with New Zealand, Ukraine, and Brazil. So a nice little sleeper.
I think a lot of people are scratching their heads. Where? Who? What country?
Yeah, it's rivals with Ukraine.
Okay, so they're the talk of the town, right?
Yes.
All right, thanks a lot, Donnie. Well, up next, creativity is on display in Escanaba. Don't go away.